Good evening and welcome to the second to last game of the LaSalle Rams Girls Lacrosse season. Glad to have you with us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Harrison Prey alongside Ryan Ward. Looks like this will be the last time tonight of this season that we'll be calling your LaSalle Rams Girls Lacrosse team. And they come into this matchup 8-4 overall on the season. And really looking forward to end their last home game on a high note. And speaking of, they were able to come out here tonight with their flowers. All the seniors getting their moment, getting their name called out there, and we're happy to call it out for them, give them credit and recognition that they deserve, and they're going to be looking back on this day, a very special moment with their family cheering them on, and can't wait to get this game underway here from Providence, Rhode Island, home of LaSalle Academy. And soon thereafter, we'll have the playoffs and the seedings. Moses Brown more than likely to be the #1 seed, and for LaSalle, they will have to take care of business the next 2 weeks. But if they do that indeed tonight, they will most likely have the 2 seed, and then Portsmouth and East Greenwich battling for the 3 and 4 seeds. So right off the bat, Barrington will start off with the ball, win the draw control. And it'll start out with Anna Lombardi. Passes it over to Stella Hillier, over to Alexandra Hope, and Ellie Palmieri. It'll go clockwise here. And get set up offensively first time tonight. And for the Barrington Eagles, they come in tonight on a 2-game winning streak, last beating South Kingstown 21-9, 5-6 overall on the season. So Salle definitely has their hands full. The team on a hot streak. Back up top, they'll move in the other direction. Ellie Palmieri will pass it on over to Emily Ferdenzi, and back up top for Anna Lombardi, trying to make a shot. That time it coming from Alexandra Hope. They still keep the possession, still putting the pressure on. Gives it over to Stella Hillier, the senior midfielder, trying to work inside, loses the ball, whistle, and ball goes back. And it'll start out with Grace Nassa getting the start tonight, the senior. Moving all the way down, going to pass it backwards to Addison Tui. So Nassa able to get in some action, turn the ball over, and head in the opposite direction. So LaSalle gets their first opportunity offensively. We'll set up shop at around the 20-yard line. Noelle Pizzelli pass it over to Bella Pesk. And Ella Grace inside is able to get the first goal of the game. Salle up 1-0 with that one, and Grace gets the first goal of the game. So the Rams showing their quick strike ability, turning defense into offense thanks to Grace Nassa. Able to turn the ball over and get them set up offensively, and Ella Grace did the rest. So senior to senior. The draw control will be Anna Lombardi, and can't tell it from this angle who will do it for the Rams, who will battle it out. It's actually Karen McGovern. Addison Tui is able to pick it right up. Ground ball. Offensive possession back to them yet again. So this LaSalle squad, last playing Moses Brown here at home, was a tough battle. It was a close game early on. Back and forth. Was able to trim the deficit to 1 a couple times early on, and then Moses Brown pulled away. But they are the top class of Division I girls lacrosse. There's no doubt about that. Addison Tui up top gets a nice pick from Lily Peters. Do a spin move, pass on over to McGovern. Junior midfielder trying to make another move, passes backwards to Maddie Goodwin and gets a free position shot, first one of the night. So Maddie Goodwin's had quite the season, has been contributing all season long, and she continues there and makes it a 2-0 ball game. Goes right down the middle. Maddie Goodwin, one of the main catalysts of this LaSalle offense. Usually you have Addison Tui contributing in a big way, and Lily Peters, and Maddie Goodwin's so good on draw controls, also really good on free position shots, showing it there. Draw control, ball up in the air. This time it is, for a second I thought it was won by Barrington. Ball still up for grabs, and the ground ball picked up by Karen McGovern. So LaSalle able to win that draw control. Anna Lombardi looked like she was going to clearly pick it up with ease, but couldn't pick it up, couldn't grasp it. And the ball will go back to LaSalle as they set up shop behind the net. Ball goes out of play. Pass was intended for Brinley Friedis. So it goes out of play, and the Eagles will take over. Alexandra Hope will restart around the 5-yard line or so. Comes right out and loses the ball. Another whistle. She'll get another try at it. Ball out of harm's way. Coming inside is Grace Comfort, the junior defender. Passes it backwards to Barros. And coming back for the ball is Stella Hillier, the senior midfielder, who's getting trailed from behind by Lily Peters. Long toss over, intended for Alexandra Hope. Still keeps it. Picks up a ground ball, and Barrington now on the move. Trying to inch their way back, down 2 early in this first quarter. Over to Hope again, blocked and saved by Peyton Giroux. A trustworthy goalkeeper in net for the Rams. Was able to get it out of her own net and pass it to Maddie Goodwin. And they'll regroup and work in transition. Grace Lynch done a good job passing it backwards to Giroux, and now over to Elise Friedis. So now setting LaSalle up offensively in scoring position. Karen McGovern now at around the 15-yard line, who's really been doing the draw control duties tonight. So Ella Grace able to get goal number 1 on the board, and then following that up with a successful free position shot by Maddie Goodwin. Under 6.5 to go in this opening quarter. And here is Addison Tui trying to race inside, takes a shot, but it is saved beautifully that time by Katie McAdams, the sophomore goalkeeper. The Rams still keep it in scoring position. Free position shot coming, and it'll be Lily Peters this time around. She'll wind up, take a shot, gets ricocheted away by Katie McAdams. Great job on her end, just kind of shielding it out of play. But the ball will still stay as the referee signaling Ram ball. So a good, nice couple of saves by Katie McAdams. Not getting fooled either way. Able to reach high with her stick. Maddie Goodwin passes it near side for Tui. And Tui will move over to the right. Getting defended pretty well by Lily Kirk, the senior defender. Under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Salle doing what they do best, putting goals on the board, wasting no time. And Lily Peters trying to work inside. High shot goes out of play. The closest one to it looks like it was an Eagle, that being Winnie McCauley, senior defender, and the Eagles now on the move. It's grasped by Emily Verdenzi. Verdenzi able to pass it on over, completes it near side, and now the Eagles trying to strike fast and in a hurry. Up top again, we have a nice couple of passes inside by Barrington, and it draws a free position shot. This time Emily Horn will do it this time. Looks like it'll be the first free position shot on their end. Horn takes a shot and she scores. Gets it over Giroux for their first goal of the night. Now a 2-1 game. So Emily Horn getting things started for her team. Free position shot successful, 1 for 1 in that category. And for the Rams, they are 1 for 2. I see a goal from Maddie Goodwin, and then Lily Peters took a try, but Katie McAdams doing a solid job on the Barrington end. Draw control won by the Rams. You see Maddie Goodwin on the far sideline getting defended pretty well, step for step, with Stella Hillier, the senior midfielder. And now the Rams are on the move yet again. Ella Grace from behind, not going to attempt a shot, will pass it near side, and they'll go counterclockwise. Peters at around the 15-yard line will slow down the tempo. So far tonight, the Rams have won 3 draw controls to Barrington's 1. Here is Maddie Goodwin. Gets shielded off inside. We'll pass it over to Grace. Grace, nice move. Able to go under. Saved by McAdams. Great play again by the sophomore goalkeeper. It's a nice move as well by Ella Grace to evade that first defender. Now the ball back with Barrington moving from one end of the field to the other. Passes it over to Anna Lombardi. Lombardi inside, passing it to Hillier. She loses it, but coming to the rescue was Lombardi. She picked up the ground ball, and now Barrington will slow down their tempo offensively. Nice pass, high, intended for Stella Hillier, but luckily it was picked up immediately by Ellie Palmieri, the junior attacker. Inside again, pass was not caught. It was intended for Anna Lombardi, who came racing in, but the Rams aren't able to sustain the turnover. They lose it and give it right back to the Eagles. Here's Stella Hillier, gets shielded off by Goodwin and McGovern. Here is Lombardi yet again. She's been right in the middle in front of a lot of traffic. And picking up the ground ball is Karen McGovern. Approaching a minute to go in this first quarter. Nice pass over to Charlotte Grace, junior attacker. And now the Rams will slow things down a little bit. Mina Carbone. Now over to Tui. So a couple of substitutions later on for the Rams, and they turn it right over. Barrington will try and get it out of their own end, turn defense into offense. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Ball with Stella Hillier. She's been involved on the other end, and pass caught by Horn, who has the lone goal for Barrington. Now, ball is in Barrington before the clock expires in this first quarter. Here is Anna Lombardi trying to get a shot off, and she loses it at the last second. Picked up right into the stick of Peyton Giroux. Clock winding down, and that will conclude the first quarter. So, through 12 minutes of play, LaSalle off to a 2-1 lead. We will be back in a few minutes for second quarter action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Back in, everyone, to the start of the second quarter. LaSalle up 2-1 visually on your screen, and 2 goals coming from Maddie Goodwin and Ella Grace. And for Maddie Goodwin, she scored on a free position shot, and for Barrington, Emily Horn was able to get the first goal of the night on a free position shot as well. 2-1. Glad to have you with us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Harrison Prey alongside Ryan Ward. Happy to have you with us here on this Tuesday night as the Rams will now move right to left, wasting no time. And shot saved again by McAdams. McGovern came racing inside. As LaSalle still keeps the ball, Ella Grace was able to pick up the loose ball. Back up top for Addison Tui. Trying to get some sort of block, getting trailed yet again. Nothing inside. Another. As you see the referee throw that yellow flag. Free position shot upcoming, I believe, or unless they're going to have a discussion, but they won't. And so Tui gets another crack at it. Third free position shot tonight. Tui takes a shot. Great save by McAdams, and it's picked up immediately thereafter by Maddie Goodwin. So free position shot unsuccessful. Great play by the sophomore goalkeeper yet again. She's made a couple of nice saves. Tui trying to redeem herself, and she does! Third goal tonight, and Tui gets her first. 3-1 LaSalle. So Addison Tui, continuing her successful season, is able to grab that draw control as McGovern sent it in her direction, able to gather it. So third different goal scorer tonight. Fifth draw controls on the side of LaSalle compared to Barrington's 1. And McGovern's able to find Goodwin inside, and she's able to counter it off with another goal, second one of the night for her, and it's 4-1 LaSalle. So 2 immediate goals to start this second quarter by LaSalle, and really both of these goals happening not too long between each other. And an Addison Tui goal early in this second quarter, and then Maddie Goodwin getting another one, and McGovern able to win that draw control yet again, number 6 on the night so far. So they'll just pass it around, take their time, and slow down the pace a little bit. Able to catch that one-handed was Addison Tui. Just kind of reaching out with her right hand. Tui trying to create some separation, faking a shot, will back off. Nice move again inside, and the ball gets taken away. She got hit hard, and a whistle giving the Rams a free position shot. So Addison Tui will look to add to her night. Searching for that second goal. Will start to the left, try and go right past McAdams, and she's able to save it. Sal still keeps the ball. Great job by Maddie Goodwin to collect the ground ball after Tui took the shot. Now Ella Grace gives it back to Tui. 8.5 minutes to go in this first half. McGovern gets a nice pass from Peters. Didn't catch it cleanly, but picked it right up. Now they'll work towards the X. Charlotte Grace to Ella Grace, and now Lily Peters. Peters has a free entry inside, takes a shot, and she scores! Lily Peters gets her first goal of the night, and a 5-1 home team advantage. So you have four different goal scorers tonight. 2 from Maddie Goodwin, Ella Grace with 1, Lily Peters, and Addison Toohey. And draw control won by Barrington. That's just their second win in that department. They'll get their first opportunity of the second quarter. Pass given over to Bailey Duncan, the junior midfielder again, but they turn it over, and it's in the hands of Sydney Rains. Again, 10 seniors tonight getting their flowers and on this senior night, so really a cool moment for them that they'll remember. All the 4 years of hard work, dedication, all paid off to getting their name called, and pretty special moment that they'll remember forever, I'm sure. And we got a timeout here with 7:27 to go in this second quarter, and we will take a timeout ourselves and be back for the rest of the second quarter here on the Fans Only Sports Network. So the timeout is over. We resume action with 7:24 left to go in the second quarter. The Rams are on the move in scoring position. Ella Grace behind the net, threatening to go inside. Passes it over to Lily Peters. It's a couple of blocks from Brinley Friedis and Addison Toohey. Still waiting for some players to get open. You see McGovern circling around. She does get the ball, calls for it. Is it back up top for Maddie Goodwin. Goodwin at around the 12-yard line. He's getting defended by Lily Kirk. On the far corner, Charlotte Grace over to Ella Grace. Grace will hold on to it, fake a pass to McGovern, and then passes it near side for a leaping Addison Toohey. Tries getting a screen from Peters, not able to get it. Friedis is able to give it to her. Another whistle. And may have called it on Friedis because now the ball is back with Barrington. And another loose ball, luckily picked up by Barrington, and that being Bailey Duncan, the junior midfielder. Back up top for Lombardi. Lombardi over to Ashley DaCosta, the freshman attacker. Under 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. So we'll go counterclockwise. Barrington on the move, and looked like the freshman DaCosta losing it, but her teammates coming to the rescue, picking the ground ball. Could have been a devastating turnover and a turn of events. Top again, Lombardi. She's been getting fed the ball a lot. That has been pretty noteworthy. Inside, getting pushed from behind is Stella Hillier. And it results in a free position shot. Hillier will start out on the near side to Peyton Giroux's left. She'll work inside, and great job defensively by a slew of Rams, that being Sydney Rains and Karen McGovern. Are able to get in her way and really disrupt the shot. Get a couple of Barrington players getting physical. You see Emily Horn picking that up, so either way, the ball back in their favor. Quick pass on over to DaCosta. DaCosta, slow it down a little bit, pass it to Lombardi as they'll stay back up top. As Horn with the only goal tonight. Great job by Tui to knock the ball from behind. Great hustle offensively by Bailey Duncan. Really just saving the possession for her team. Another shot, and what a score by Anna Lombardi. Just a quick rip, a long shot. Got that top left corner past Giroux. And now a 5-2 game. What a play that was by Lombardi. Really impressive. Took Giroux by surprise, I would imagine. And also having those players right in front. A lot of traffic, hard to see the ball. So great play by Lombardi. Noticing the situation and capitalizing on it. Draw control won by Barrington. Ball on the stick of Stella Hillier. So now they are on the move yet again, trying to inch their way back. Here is Lombardi. Yet again inside for Horn. She takes a shot and she scores. Horn gets her second goal of the night, and Barrington slowly but surely inching their way back. So for this halftime, we will have the ceremony with the senior parents. Can't see it right now, but you have the walking down the bleachers, making their way down to field level. They are ready to get that underway, and Goodwin takes a hit, falls to the turf. She's able to get right back up. Hopefully she's okay. She looks like she is, so that's a good sign. 2-minute penalty though. it will be Anna Lombardi. So LaSalle has the 1-player advantage. Out of bounds, quick restart. Goodwin will go without hesitation on that far sideline. Under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. LaSalle up 5-1, but 2 unanswered goals on the side of Barrington. Anna Lombardi and Emily Horn, the only goal scorers tonight for Barrington. Tui gets a nice pick, zigzagging her way everywhere, gets a whistle and a free position shot. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Tui on the move, shot saved by McAdams, but there is Tui to the rescue on the quick rebound. Not able to pick it up. Grace had the last shot at keeping the possession. But now here is Barrington running with lots of speed the other way. Is Lily Kirk able to make a nice pass on over to Alexandra Hope, but it's behind Ashley DaCosta, freshman attacker, not able to haul that one in. Still keeps the possession. Clock still running, 1.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. So Barrington down a player, but it will end in 15 seconds. You'll see Anna Lombardi or another player sprint onto the field when they're ready. Whistle. Ball still stays with the Barrington Eagles. Bailey Duncan passes it over to Horn, and there is Morgan Doobie. Pick up that loose ball, turn it right back over, and Doobie attempted to pass it to someone but lost track of it, fell right out of her stick, lost control, a little bit slippery. Lombardi, oh, good defensive play. Picked that off. Sydney Rains came out of nowhere, flying high to intercept that pass, and here's Doobie. Doobie, long pass over to Brindley Freitas, coming back for the ball. Threw it about 30 yards or so. Approaching 20 seconds to go in this first half. LaSalle trying to make something happen before the clock expires. Maddie Goodwin, pass inside, loses track of it. Now Ella Grace has a chance, she saves it. Whistle. 3 seconds, 2. And it looks like they'll get something off before the half expires. So 4 seconds to go. So there will be a play and we'll get off. That'll just be it. Right into the goalkeeper McAdams, and into the second half we go. 5-3 LaSalle advantage here on senior night, and we will be back for a ceremony after halftime show, and then be back for the rest of the game here on the Fans Only Sports Network. And welcome back in, everyone. That was a awesome ceremony for the seniors, able to walk out with their parents, take a picture with not just themselves and their parents, but nice group picture at the end. So the score so far through 24 minutes of play, the Salle Rams 5, Barrington 3. They're keeping it close in this last home regular season game for LaSalle. So both teams really doing a solid job in net offensively, defensively. So the draw control was won by Barrington, but it's now back with the Rams. You see Maddie Goodwin driving the length of the field on that far sideline, turning defense into offense. The Rams in their white and maroon uniforms moving left to right, and Barrington moving right to left. Grace coming from behind net gets met by a few Eagles before she passes it over to Karen McGovern. She got met hard. And working inside, and she scores! And it's Lily Peters able to get that goal, her second of the night, and a 6-3 game. So looking at the other stats for tonight's game, you also have just that one penalty against Barrington. And really didn't really do much on the end of LaSalle. They weren't able to capitalize in that 2 minutes, and draw control one. Karen McGovern able to snatch it out of the air, bring it back down. 7th win in that category to Barrington's 3 draw controls. Now Peters trying to get away from Emily Ferdenzi. There's Goodwin who gets a pick from McGovern, who hits the ground, gets open, high pass though over the head of McGovern and right into the stick of Katie McAdams. And now the Eagles in their own end trying to move the ball upfield. McGovern coming out of nowhere to take a hack and meet Kirk head on. Slows the clock down. Actually blows the game down. Just a whistle. Quick restart. Pass trying to receive it. That time was Bailey Duncan. Now towards the perimeter near side. Ashley DaCosta to Hope. Now O'Neill giving it over to Hillier. Now DaCosta takes a shot, and she's able to score. Ashley DaCosta, the freshman attacker, trimming the deficit to now 2.
Pretty good game on our hands.
So a 6-4 game. You have a third different goal scorer for Barrington, putting one on the board. This time it's the freshman attacker, Ashley DaCosta, able to get that low left corner. Great spot. It's been making it tricky on Peyton Giroux. I mean, you just have to tip your cap off to her, to DaCosta, for finding that one. Draw control still on the move. Freitas is able to pick it up. Make that the 8th draw control advantage for LaSalle. Here's McGovern working inside, taking a shot, and a backhanded goal. What a play by McGovern, as she's able to push it to 7-4. What a play by McGovern. Able to make the defender miss, put her in a position to be vulnerable, and then just a backhanded shot. Really impressive. And now a 7-4 Rams lead. It's been a tightly contested matchup to say the least too. Not to mention all the draw control wins for LaSalle and senior moment, the event. Ball up for grabs. Goodwin is able to take it away from Emily for Denzi. Goodwin on the move again, trying to claw her way through. Takes a shot, saved by McAdams. Is able to squeeze those legs and block that ball from getting past her. And now quickly in transition is Barrington. Here's Ashley DaCosta moving in the other direction. Let's make that 9 draw controls for LaSalle tonight. They've been outnumbering Barrington in that category. Goodwin trying to put the pressure on, but McAdams she's made some really nice plays tonight. Now here is DaCosta pushing her way inside, and referee blowing a whistle, giving the ball back to LaSalle, just kind of pushing her way too hard into the LaSalle defenders. Addison Tui faking a pass and now heading upfield with lots of speed and pace. Gives it over to Peters, and they will set up their offense yet again, approaching the 8-minute mark in the third quarter. So Addison Tui 1 goal tonight. Lily Peters with 2. Ella Grace with 1. And Maddie Goodwin with 2. So LaSalle trying to add on to their lead, up 3 scores now. Up top, pass looked like it was intended for Peters, but it was caught on the other end by Brindley Friedis. Still able to corral it and keep the possession. Addison Tui makes one move one way, backs off a little bit more. She go on the attack again now, looking for a pass, another whistle. What will the referee call here? Looks like it'll just be a quick restart for Tui. Passes it back for McGovern. And she's able to score. Make it another one for LaSalle. Now 8-4. Goodwin gets another one. Make it a hat trick. Timeout called by Barrington. And we will be back in a few minutes to resume the rest of the third quarter. And welcome back, and everyone. Timeout called by Barrington. Back for more third quarter action, second half here. Harrison Prey alongside Ryan Ward. Happy to have you with us here for girls lacrosse between LaSalle and Barrington. Salle up 8-4. Maddie Goodwin able to get the last goal. Has a hat trick for her. Draw control won yet again by the Rams. Addison Tui running away with it. Make that draw control number 10 on the side of LaSalle. And Grace losing track of it, and the referee going to say that it went out of bounds. So it'll restart with Winnie McCauley, the senior defender. Racing over to the right. 6.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Pass in the direction of Hannah Barros, but it was picked up by Emily Ferdenzi, playing backup on the other end, and now Emily Horn battling for it. Doobie making it difficult for her, but here comes Ferdenzi to pick it right up again. Now Barrington will set up their offense. Yet again, down 4 scores. They've been able to mount little comebacks here and there, trim the deficit, and get back into the game. Lily O'Neill looking for a pass, able to get it to DaCosta. DaCosta trying to spin her way out of a couple of Rams. Grace Lynch doing a good job defending. Back up top. Able to give it to Stella Hillier. Hillier can't get far. Looks like they will get McGovern for a little penalty there. Free position shot. 5th one of the night for Barrington. Stella Hillier, the senior midfielder, will do the honors. And shot goes high. Drew may have gotten a piece of it. Now in her own end, Meg Claire loses it last second. Hillier, excuse me, passes it over to Emily Ferdenzi. Inside yet again, Hope trying to spin her way and claw for a goal. It is saved by Giroux. Now in the stick of Grace Lynch. Quick restart. Alexandra Hope able to get it to Lily O'Neill, who then scores. So O'Neill gets her first goal of the night, and now just a 3-goal deficit, as it's now 8-5. So Barrington within range of LaSalle. I've shown that many times tonight. Still keeping a close distance with their counterpart. 4:13 to go left in this third quarter. Draw control. McGovern falling to the ground, but they still win the draw control nonetheless. 11th win of the night. McGovern zigzagging her way, gets hit from behind. That has to be a penalty, or not. Guess not. All right. Well, don't listen to me. Other end, Ella Grace has the ball in her own end zone. See LaSalle making a couple of substitutions. Elise Friedis coming off the field, and now coming on is Addison Toohey. So LaSalle taking their time here, going with a slow tempo now. Now Toohey passes it inside, wide open McGovern. McGovern got the ball hit as she attempted the shot. Good play by Lily Kirk to take a couple of hacks at it. Stella Hillier was also in on it defensively. Under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. The Rams up 3, trying to push the lead up to 4 goals. McGovern had the last shot on net, but it got ricocheted away. Her shot was deflected. McGovern threatening to go inside, whistle. Free position shot coming for the Rams. 4th one of the night for them. And McGovern will start out to the right, or to McAdams left. Gonna take a step back, not gonna attempt a shot, just gonna kind of opt out of anything. Just pass it over to Peters. Now to Toohey. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Brinley Friedis gives Toohey a nice little screen. Has it wide open, McGovern. McGovern takes a shot, saved by McAdams. What a play by the sophomore. We've said it time and time again. Makes a nice pass, too, to Alexandra Hope on the near side. Here goes Hope on the other side, trying to weave her way through traffic. Passes it over to Ferdenzi. Ferdenzi gets the ball stripped from behind by Maddie Goodwin, and it's still up for anyone. Ball in the favor of LaSalle. Sydney Raines able to catch that pass from Toohey. Now Raines will take it a good 20 yards. A minute to go in this third quarter. Quick whistle. Raines will pass it over to Peters. Goodwin loses it. Another whistle. Now Toohey, nice little wiggle move, going inside, takes a shot, and she's able to score. Addison Toohey gets her second goal of the night, and LaSalle up 4. So Addison Toohey, 2 goals on the night for her. Is able to get the match draw control win yet again for LaSalle. Number 12 on the night, Maddie Goodwin trying to add on to it. Had a nice win there. Has 3 goals tonight. Trying to do something before the clock hits 0. Caught by Peters. Shot affected by Lily Kirk. And the Rams got to go quick. 8 seconds to go. Pass over to McGovern. She's able to catch it in a lot of traffic. 1-0, and that will conclude the third quarter. So, through 3 quarters of play, the Rams on top of Barrington 9-5. We will be back for the fourth quarter after the break. And welcome back in, everyone. LaSalle up 9-5 over Barrington here on their last home regular season game, senior night here in Providence, Rhode Island. Glad to have you with us. Harrison Prey alongside Ryan Ward. Glad to bring you the action here. We're doing it all season long, and Addison Tui able to come away with that draw control. 13 wins compared to Barrington's 3. They've been dictating that part of the field, no doubt about that. And the Rams for this quarter will move right to left. Ellie Grace long pass over to Mina Carbone. Carbone pivoting left and right. Give it to Peters. Now Brinley Freitas. Freitas trying to run around a little bit before she passes it to Maddie Goodwin. 3 goals tonight as a hat trick. Another whistle. Looks like a referee calling for a little penalty against the Rams. Gave Barrington the ball, but Maddie Goodwin steals it right back. Far sideline getting defended pretty well by Lily Kirk. Coming off the field is Mina Carbone. Trots off, Tui. Giving over to McGovern as an open Lise Freitas, not opting to pass it to her. Another whistle. McGovern will just restart again and around the 8-yard line. And Tui trying to work inside before she gets a whistle. So Salle looking to move to 9-4 overall on the season. Played a Moses Brown team that was, was giving them problems. Lost them twice this season, and East Greenwich being another one. Peters inside, takes a shot, and she scores! Lily Peters gets her hat trick with her 3rd goal, and LaSalle double digits, 10-5. So LaSalle taking care of business, adding on to their lead. Barrington has kept afloat, has stayed within range throughout this game. But LaSalle has done a solid job, and especially in this category, draw controls. They've been dominant in that fashion. 14 draw controls to Barrington's 3, which is basically pedestrian. And we will get a timeout on the side of LaSalle and be back for the rest of the 4th quarter after the break. And welcome back in, everyone, after the LaSalle timeout. Up 10-5. Really doing a good job offensively, just, not getting complacent at all. Still putting the foot on the gas pedal and putting the pressure on. Not taking this Barrington team lightly at all. This is a solid team. Not sure where the standings and the rankings will end up at the end of the season. 6 teams will go to the playoffs, and LaSalle inching for that 2 seed. Shot saved and hitting the turf immediately was McGovern. She took that shot. She took a hard hit. Hopefully she is all right. Still trying to get up under her own power. She seems to be okay. May have got the wind knocked out of her, but she'll get a free position shot after the hit. So she'll start off in the middle. She'll head inside, take a shot, and she's able to score. Karen McGovern gets her first goal of the night, and LaSalle goes up 11-5. Draw control, won by, thought it was going to be LaSalle. It's the first time in a while that Barrington has been able to win one. Their fourth, as Alexandra Hope made do of that one. Hope trying to spin away from Morgan Doobie, got the ball knocked loose, but she's able to pick up the ground ball. Now Barrington, Emily Horn around the 10-yard line, looking for an open player. Lombardi's closest one to her. Seven and a half to go in the fourth quarter. Lombardi looking for open teammates. Haven't been able to create the separation. DaCosta will catch the pass. Now here is Ashley DaCosta, who has a goal tonight, getting defended pretty well by Grace Lynch. Pass over to Anna Lombardi. Lombardi takes a shot, saved by Giroux. What a play. Taking full control of that save. Able to get low and shield off that shot. Able to stop it 2 on her legs and just kick it into her stick. And then now the Rams moving defense to offense. Started off with Giroux with the save, and now the Rams on the move yet again. Whistle in their end zone. Ella Grace will restart off of Elise Freitas' quick pass. Elise Freitas. We kind of just pass it back and forth here. Be safe. Also try and bleed clock up 6. This is what LaSalle has done to the majority of their opponents this season. Not make it easy on them. Put the pressure on and waste no time taking shots. Maddie Goodwin will quickly restart. Pass it over to Ella Grace. Grace passes over to McGovern, who's been all over the field tonight. She's been showing relentless pursuit to the ball, and her hustle has been unmatched. And a couple of times paying the price for it too, as she's been getting physical and aggressive. And speaking of McGovern going to work inside, going to circle back. Now approaching 5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Salle up 6 in their final home regular season game. And on their senior night, pretty cool ceremony. Announced all the names and family members too. And inside shot scored! It's Brindley Freitas who gets the goal. So Brindley Freitas able to get the job done. Came inside and able to get it over Katie McAdams, leading to a 12-5 score. And draw control up for grabs. DaCosta just flicking that ball up to nobody. And the ball will go in the favor of LaSalle. Actually restarted with Leah Mascarelli. 15 draw controls for LaSalle. They've been so dominant in that part of the field. Freitas looking for another one, and she's able to get one. Second goal of the game for her, back to back, and LaSalle up 13-5. Really the same spot too, same goal, similar looking goal to the last one. Same spot, really on the run to her right and firing it away. It's really impressive to see those types of goals where they're able to just, make the goal on the run, with your body out of position, shooting it away from your body. So Brindley Freitas having one of her signature performances of the season. Goal number 2, draw control. Talk about getting physical. Grace Nassa, the senior midfielder, going all out. One of the 10 seniors that was showcased tonight. Go down the list here. You had Grace Nassa, Sydney Rains, Bella Pesky, Grace Lynch, Grace Medina, Meg Claire, Maeve McNamara, Addison Tui, Hannah Carter, and of course Ella Grace. So, shout out to them for awesome 4 years, and no perfect way to end it in May, when you're getting ready to graduate. So another whistle, and Barrington facing another penalty. It'll be Alexandra Hope taking a knee, and we have an injured player down, and we will take a brief moment and wait till they get up. So we will be back in a few short moments after the injury timeout. So welcome back in after the injury timeout. Good to see. Couldn't see who it was on the sideline, who was injured, but looks like she is all right. She's getting medical attention on the sideline from the trainers. So we'll resume action again. Salle up a player. Minute 50 penalty against Alexandra Hope. So LaSalle up 8 goals, trying to put this home stretch, home regular season to bed with a win. Move to 9-4 overall in the season with a win tonight. Looks like they are certainly heading in that direction, so it's good to see. Back behind the net, here is Ella Grace. Really just camping in that corner. Pass intended for Leah Mascarelli, but at least Freitas coming to the rescue. Kind of just nudged it over to Maddie Goodwin. Again, they'll just kind of work in a circle here. Really just taking control of this game, just bleeding the clock as much as they can and attacking when it's necessary. It's been a solid outcome here tonight. Throughout the game, they've been able to score at will. Ella Grace trying to take a shot, and she's able to fall down to the ground hard. She's going to get right back up, though. McGovern come out of her own net. Approaching 2 minutes left to go in this game. And Alexandra Hope probably going to trot out into the field in about 5 seconds. Or at least another Barrington player, in case she's not going to come in. It'll actually be Lily Kirk come back in. Ball right in front. Freitas still just keeping the ball in her hands. A minute 40 to go in this fourth quarter. Salle taking care of business. A couple of times Barrington giving them a fair fight, and this is a solid team coming in on the road. Obviously, an up and down season, 5-6 overall, and came in hot. 2-game winning streak and a solid outcome against South Kingstown. Tui takes a shot, saved by Katie McAdams. McAdams has Grace in front, trying to look for an open player. Has a wide open Winnie McCauley. With a minute to go, we'll just pass it over to Hope. Hope. Nice move, little spin move, and another whistle. 47 seconds left this fourth quarter, and Barrington will get a free position shot, their 6th of the night, and it'll be in the hands of Alexandra Hope, the senior attacker. Early movement. So Hope will go on the pursuit and get a goal out of it. Her first of the night. And Barrington not going away quietly, adding another with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So make that the 5th different goal scorer of the night for the Eagles. You have Alexandra Hope with that last one, Lily O'Neill with one, Anna Lombardi with one, Ashley DaCosta, 2 freshmen, that being O'Neill and DaCosta getting a goal, and then Emily Horn with 2 goals tonight. Draw control won by LaSalle. 16 draw control wins compared to Barrington's 4. So LaSalle just going to hold on to the ball for the rest of this one. You see Rains and Barrington doing whatever they can to cause a turnover, and it won't matter. Cindy Rains will still get the ball after the referee whistle. Tui gonna circle back, loses it, and is really just getting chased around by Stella Hillier till the end. Rains takes a shot, goes to the left, and that'll do it here from LaSalle Academy. Your final score, 13, Barrington 6. LaSalle moves to 9-4 overall on the season. We'll play their final one soon thereafter. And for Barrington, their next game will be home versus Moses Brown on Friday at 6:30. So glad to have you with us. Glad to bring you the action. That'll be the final home game of the season. It was a pleasure to call the games. I'm Harrison Prey alongside Ryan Ward. Glad to give you girls lacrosse all season long here on the Fans Only Sports Network. We will be back for more at some point. Have a good night, everybody.